And now, no, for the part 9, we're now going to talk about trend line as a liquidity. So, napag-usapan na natin, no, yung mga nauna. So, unahin natin, swing points as liquidity. This is session 7. Session 8 natin, relatively equal structures as liquidity. And 9, trend line. Okay. Sasabihin lang yan guys, that in sa gantong itsura to ng market. Pagka gumawa ka dyan ng trend line, sana guys, naalala pa ang trend line ha, tinuro ko po yan sa channels natin, static channels. Ganito lang yan. Technically guys, ang concept nito ay para silang relatively equal structure, di ba? Ibig sabihin, kapag ka dyan ay lumagpas ang price, no, there's a chance na kapag lumagpas dyan ang price, like this, kumuha lang pala ng liquidity yan sa kababa. And if you guys have been trading na, for sure, isa yan sa mga inaabangan nyo. What we call the breakout. Yung ganito, di ba? But if not, okay lang. Doon sa mga nanonood right now and hindi nyo alam yung tinutukoy ko, that's okay. Huwag nyo na lang pansinin to. So usually yan, ganyan yun guys. Lalagpas yan dyan para kumuha ng liquidity. Okay po. Lalagpas yan dyan para kumuha ng liquidity. I have an example of that Wait lang ha. Hanapin natin. Kailan ba nangyari yun? Wait lang po. Hanapin ko lang yung naging entry ko na yun. When was that? Alam ko December pa yun Nilive ko yun This is October na banda. Wait lang. Let me check yung mga naging analysis ko sa Discord ni Deds, no? So, buksan natin. Eto. Hanapin ko lang ha. Ethereum. Ito siya. When was this? January 16. Ito guys, I have this trendline liquidity. Tingnan nyo to kung paano ko siya drawing ha. Sabi ko dito, kasi guys, when I look at liquidity, lahat ng empty space, i-consider ko yun as liquidity. Pala dito. So, ang dami madami siyang liquidity. Like, it's not about yung hand swing low lang. And baka ito ituro ko as the last lesson na liquidity. So, I have a trend line liquidity here. And I am expecting that the price would, tatlong linya. So, this is January bandang 14. Anong time frame to? 1 hour time frame. O sige, sakto yan. January 16. Where is that? January 16. Ito. Ito yun guys. In a way, parang natin siyang trend line, pero tingnan nyo mabuti. Tingnan nyo mabuti yung itsura ng market dito. Kita nyo yan. Diba? May trend line liquidity. And now, tingnan nyo yung ginawa dito. Ayan, na-entryhan kayo ng long. Diba? Tinagos nyo lang yan saglit, tapos umangat. Ang laki ng angat nyo. Ang tanong bakit hanggang dito yung angat niya? Because, meron tayong tinatawag na order block dito. Okay? Which is, I'm going to teach sa mga future lessons pa natin. Okay? But this is trend line liquidity. Very, very simple, diba? Ayan na po yun. Meron ka lang relatively equal structures na madami. So, technically, yung relatively equal structure, dalawa lang. Like that, dalawa lang. Diba? Tapos pagka-swinip, tingnan nyo, swinip tong relatively equal structure. Anong nangyari? Umangat. Ngayon, technically, gumawa siya ulit ng relatively equal structure. Anong ginawa? Swinip dito. Ayan, swinip ko. Don't worry, I'm going to talk about liquidity sweeping afterwards, no? For now, pakinggan nyo lang muna yung term na sinasabi ko na sweeping. But when I say sweeping, it means that pinupuntahan lang yun para bumuelo. Kumbaga, gas station, no? But actually, when I say sweeping, yan na po yung tinatawag natin na liquidity sweeping. Okay? Pinupuntahan niya lang yung mga area na liquidity para bumuelo. Yun na yun, guys. That is liquidity sweeping. Baka hindi na ako gumawa ng separate video. But yeah, that is liquidity sweeping. If naririnig nyo palagi pero hindi nyo alam ibig sabihin na liquidity sweeping, yun siya. Napupunta siya sa mga liquidity area to get gas. Now, pagka ganito nyo kasi siya titingnan, magulo. So, luckily, nakita ko, ay, may trend line pala dito. Tapos yung trend line, anong ginawa? Nilagpasan, di ba? Kumuha siya ng liquidity. When we say kumuha ng liquidity, the term for that is liquidity sweeping. So, yan, nag-sweep siya sa ilalim. Liquidity sweep niya to. Bakit? Ano bang meron sa ilalim? Once again, madaming orders dito. Yan, madaming orders dito. So, tingnan nyo, madaming buyers. O, yun, bigal lipad oh, grabe. And that is how you find trendline liquidity. Hindi ko alam if makakahanap ako ng iba example ng trendline liquidity, no? Kasi medyo mahirap siya hanapin talaga sa market. Nagkataon lang ngayon nakita ko na yun, magandang example talaga ng trendline liquidity. Okay? Yeah, mukhang wala na ako makikita ng trendline liquidity sa market. So, nagkataon na tsumamba ako doon. Yeah, wala na. Yep. So, sorry about that, guys. But, yeah, wala na akong nakikitang trendline liquidity. So, meaning that, if tatanungin niyo ako, so, isabihin ba ng Sir Snow, medyo rare? Medyo rare si trendline liquidity? Well, it depends. Kasi, baka makita mo siya, no? For example, ito. Kasi hindi siya all the time nangyayari. Oh, I have a trendline liquidity here. Pero, ano nang ginawa ng market? Wala, tinagos lang. So, once again guys, hindi siya 100%. Hindi porket tinuro ko sila, lagi silang mangyayari. Ganon tayo guys sa market, ha? It's always about trading. Tingnan nyo to. Maganda ba yung naging price action nung dumikit yung market sa line? Hindi. Ano lang, simple lang na week. Okay? Simple lang na week. Umangat lang. Okay? Ito, ba't bumaba? Ba't bumaba kaya to? So, there is an FVG. Which is I'm going to talk soon. I'm going to teach soon. There's an FVG right there. And guys, that is our session number 9, I believe, which is talking about trend line as liquidity. So, now, yung tinuro ko na tatlo na yun, swing points as liquidity, relatively equal structure as liquidity, and trend line liquidity, no, are just high probability lang. Hindi, not high probability, but there is a probability lang that they would happen. Okay? Most common, yung pinaka-common is this one. This is the most common. Then ito, common din actually. Pero sa trend na liquidity, once again, napansin nyo naman, mahirap hanapin. So, medyo rare. Yun. But, in terms of strength, actually, hindi ko pa natetesting. In terms of strength, I do not know kung ano pinakamataas sa kanila. But I believe that, eto, yung dalawang to. So, technically, if irarang ko sila by their strength, 1, 2, 3. But, hindi to ibig sabihin, tama to ha. This is my subjective point of view. Kasi, what if onti lang pala yung gusto bumili dito sa trend line liquidity na to, kaya yan bumagsak, di ba? So, let me remove this na lang. So, subjective ko lang yun. 1, 2, and 3. So, ayun siya, okay? Okay, so that is liquidity. Okay po, that is what we call trend line liquidity. And now, for session number 9, no? Session number 9, we are now going to talk about I can't decide for now, pero it's either supply and demand or fair value gap. Di pa ako makapag-decide. Okay? Yan. So that is going to be our session that is going to be our topic for session number 9. And see you guys there.